What's up, y'all? Hope y'all doing well. We are back on the world and back on that grind, man. Back on that grind. Doing some racing with Carwix. Battle of the Integras. And Carwix, he's doing a classic cruise mistake right there, which is slamming onto that wall because I do that a lot on every track. The only reason why I didn't with this one is because this car is mad slow. Oh, hitting the water barrel, just that perfect position of messing things up. Very, very helpful when you're driving an E-Class car where you need to be at top end all the time. And obviously that makes sense for every class, just racing in general. However, it is way more noticeable in E-Class and D-Class because this is really, the cars have no acceleration whatsoever. And Carwix, he has a much better tune on his car, so man, let's see if we can. Oh, that was way too in, and we just flew into the boundary. Amazing. And just like that, Carwix got the win. GG, man. Just slowly crawling to the finish. Let's see what we can get here. Got 15k cash. Can never complain about cash. Now Carwix, he completed the first tier of the Acura Racer. Oh, not Acura Racer. It's American Racer. However, to be honest, American Racer, whatever that is, whatever number that is, it really should be Acura Racer because of the fact that it literally is all Acura. I get it. You know, Acura is a North American brand, but when the whole tier is all Acura, just call it Acura Racer. We got Carwix on that shortcut right there, but let's see if it can hold on. Because that RSX is a better car. Yeah, we definitely gonna be getting the RSX soon, and why did I do that? Just, oh, man, this car is kind of like, you would think that this car has low-key go-kart-like handling, but it does not. It's pretty unspectacular in all aspects, and nothing really to really ride home about, at least in E-Class. In D-Class, it feels more or less the same because I have one in D. However, I guess it looks nice. But then, why get this LS where you can get the Integra Type R, you know? However, who am I saying? Like, I remember one time I kept talking about the California being a okay car, and then someone then told me it's actually a leaderboard car, so for all I know, like, I could be wrong. Making nice pace. Still got one more lap left, so it's not over. And you already know, if you make a fatal mistake in E-Class, that's it. Like that, your race is over. I mean, you saw that in the first race, where I slammed into the wall. When the beginning, Carwix slammed into the wall. I was ahead, then I slammed into the wall in the end, and he took over, and I lost. Just like how he missed a shortcut on the first lap, and here I am just hanging on by a thread. And looks like we're finally gonna get a win with this car. Man, this thing is something else, but we are going to be doing some treasure hunting. And we shall collect the last gem. Psych, not the last gem. We're just gonna be taking a tour around Palmont. And I like how I call it Palmont. This is Rockport. This is really the wrong area. You know, I never show much gameplay of, you know, just me cruising around. And I would like to put more of emphasis on that because really, one thing I like about especially making Need for Speed World videos is that this is history. This is digital history right here. And even though OG World is no longer there, whatever videos are out there in OG World, that is history. And people like to come back to it and watch. I know I am. And I really do like to make content that I like to watch especially when I was younger. And I try to recreate that and modernize it a bit. And the one thing I never really made of videos I used to watch when I was little was people doing this. Just literally random. I used to just watch treasure hunting videos and just look at things like the chat, look at how fast the person's going, what their livery looks like. It's really fascinating to me, and I never done that. It's gonna be 5 years since I started making world videos. Well, it's been probably 7 years. However, in terms of WUG stuff, it's gonna be 5 years. And I just want to show different parts of the gameplay. And let's see, we only get 2 stars. Interesting, because once you get up to higher levels, 1, you get double the amount of money, and 2, you get 4-star parts, which is pretty clutch. And we do got some achievements to collect. So I don't think I'm really gonna be showing any more of these except when it comes to getting a car. And we got our first car, which is kind of crazy. I think that was a 220. Like, I think if you complete that multiplayer achievement where you complete like 2,000 multiplayer races, the Z was actually the achievement for that, which is so lame when you think about it, because that car wasn't even good. But here we are with the Z at a reasonable, complete 15 multiplayer matches. You get a car, which is really good for beginners, as you finally get another car. Because I can imagine, man, I remember when I started WUG, I'm not gonna lie, it was such a grind to finally get another car. And great hitting. Off to do our second treasure hunt. Let's see what we get. We got another 2-star part. Just gotta collect these parts up and save some money here and there. Doing our first race with the 240, and as you can see, man, these guys are so much faster. I don't know what class this car is good for. However, I kept it at C simply because of the fact that I kind of want a faster car, I think that having a faster car is really important. Because driving an E-Class car the entire time, like, I'm thinking to myself that for like the past, like, for 1 full month, the only difference was because the fact that WUG was brand new, so everyone was on E-Class, so you had so many lobbies. But that being said, driving an E-Class car for so long, especially, and I really like the fact that I'm already at level 20, so it's no longer a grind. Like, because the early steps of this game is just a grind. Like, it's like, I tried to make it enjoyable. It's not that enjoyable. It's once you get to this hump of level 20, this is where things get more enjoyable. Because as you can see, I have money now. I have enough levels to get some decent cars. I have a C-Class car, so that means that 1, I still get races where I get pretty decent money, and 2, these cars have good enough speed where it's not a drag like driving E-Class cars. So I think the devs did a good job with the progression and revamping it. We slowly making ground on that RS. Or is it an RS or is it an A4? I can't tell which one's what. And look at all this Christmas decor. Yeah, World is pretty fire when it's festive. I know a lot of people prefer this is their favorite, especially at the golf course, because it's literally just all snow. That being said, I can't tell what I like better. I can't tell if I like the festivity or like the fall, which is just all pumpkins. Yeah, I'm not really too sure. Man, we were so close to the Audi. Things could be different if I had a full-on perfect start and wasn't grinding for that achievement. So we are getting our Acura RSX because we did complete the Integra Tier 1 mission achievement. And we are keeping this thing at E-Class right now. However, this is probably a D-Class candidate because I already have one E-Class car. That being said, I kept the E-Class because there's an E-Class time attack for this week. Now, when this video comes out, it is going to be way long after that. And great job. Yeah, this car is more or less the same like the Integra. It's not pocket rocket. I always have an assumption that like all E-Class cars are just like pocket rockets. But they're not rockets, they're just pockets. Where they can just easily maneuver through everything. Which technically they could. However, it's really not that much different from like an A-Class car. That has really amazing handles like a M3 GTR. Man, that Civic be smoking us. Let's see if the Acura got any oomph, but I'm not sure how much more oomph it can get if it's capped out at 136. Did Mans just hit a traffic car? Not too sure about that, however. The traffic did not stop that man enough because we are at 90% and we are nowhere close. Overall, this car is pretty okay. It feels better than the Integra, but the Integra was kind of a subpar kind of car, so this is a little bit better than subpar. Amazing, we get a spoiler. Now we are doing a certain week's time attack challenge, and I did one of these so far. So this car, this is an E-Class time attack challenge. This car was able to clear silver pretty well. Like, I'm saying, like, if you can drive this thing properly, you can clear silver like 10 seconds off. It's actually very good for silver. Now for gold, not too sure. If you're skilled, probably could. However, I'm not good enough for gold. In fact, I haven't golded a time attack in a long time. And that's mostly because of me. One, not enough skill, and two, I'm always taking whatever's in my garage. And the fact of the matter is that I don't have a meta car in my garage. Maybe some high sub-meta cars, but the reality is I really just don't buy the fastest cars. I just drive what I like. The downside of that is that when I ever want to be competitive, I have to spend a lot of money on my garage. Now the first race, I was racing against that pink Civic Si, and I got the dub. However, this one seems a little more competitive because I am not, like, dusting the competition. Closing in, but not really. We are just deadlocked at third place. But not really a bad thing because this is time attack at the end of the day. You're really not racing others, you're just racing against the clock. But it is cool that you do have, you know, you're just time attacking with other people because, I don't know, with multiplayer, it's just way more fun. So anyways, thank you so much for watching. Hope you have a good one. Take care. Peace.